like a little bitty spot. I ain't coming down, no, never, I'm not. High mountain top, high mountain top.
We are in what I think is one of the coolest spaces in definitely the city of Altoona, if not Blair County. We're in Catalyst Space today. We're joined with Andrew Trexler, who is the chief tinkerer, maker, all things creator, doing lots of really cool things with stuff like this and stuff like this and things like this and all the things that are surrounding us here in this very cool workshop. Andrew, thanks for being on Voices from the First Frontier. Tell us about Catalyst Space. What's this all about?
Catalyst Space is really about creating an opportunity through the access of technology, right? A lot of us, the world's so big and it's so large, so Catalyst Space kind of simplifies that or brings it closer together. If I want to get into 3D printing or any other new technology or digital electronics, I don't have to watch a YouTube video and dream about using it anymore. I can literally just come in and use it. If I want to start a business for Etsy, laser cutting discs or coffee holders, I can just come in and do it now. I don't have to afford all that machinery right up front. And so that's really what it is Catalyst Space is about breaking the walls that would prevent you from doing the things that you want to do.
I think what's really cool, and you and I have worked together here over the last few months, getting to know the organization, getting to know you guys, but from an economic development standpoint, folks can come up with an idea. They can no longer do they have to go someplace else to really manufacture a prototype. They can come here, talk with you folks, bring the idea, and you can bring it to life.
Yeah, that actually happens a lot. Several of the people that are currently members here, they've come in with a little sketch on a piece of paper saying, hey, is there any way to do this? And in 2-3 weeks, they're actually using the product and peddling it on the streets to other people.
That's awesome. And so, like, things like this and shapes like this, I mean, these are things that you couldn't necessarily produce these things a few years ago until 3D manufacturing really has come into its
Sure. One of the major benefits that we still have to tap a little bit in additive manufacturing is that geometric shapes are limitless now, right? Typically we use subtractive manufacturing or a bit, and we cut from a giant block of steel or aluminum or any other given material. Now I can deposit it anywhere I want to in three-dimensional space. And there's a lot of benefits to something like that as far as weight reduction, increase in strength. We're starting to build bridges out of additive manufacturing now.
It's really interesting. And, you know, it's not all about just businesses looking to create products or entrepreneurs starting up. You also do a lot of teaching. This has always been one of my more interesting things that I've seen. You're doing a lot of robotics, teaching a lot of younger folks in our area about what this is all about and how they can get into additive manufacturing, what it means to them.
Kids don't just want to see a technology. I think adults don't either. We want to get in there and we want to play with it a little bit. We want to see if we can break it, see what we can make with it. Is it going to work the way we want it to? 90% of the time the answer is definitely not, and it comes out like a giant ball of plastic. But it's that experience that gives you that depth of knowledge, the ability to fix the problems that you created.
Our area has been a manufacturing place, right? I mean, we have it in our DNA. Our industry sectors, we're still at 18% of our entire industry sectors are manufacturing. But over time, that's changing. Manufacturing has become smaller. Manufacturers have become smaller, and the things that they make have become smaller. This is still a big part of our economy going forward. I mean, do you see it like that?
Absolutely. Part of what we do here is actually advanced manufacturing, not just prototyping, but small scale. Right? There's been a lot of development in technology for low volume, which is where a lot of us are at. We're not producing billions of a single product. Some parts we only need 100 of every year. Well, there needs to be this little area now to leverage this technology, and that's kind of what we do here is we aid in that. And so we actually see companies in the area utilizing this technology to not just produce prototypes, but end products at low volume and save close to $20,000 in 6 months in time in just the development of the product.
I think that we are very lucky to have you here and have Catalyst Space here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from Blair County? Where'd you grow up?
Yeah, actually, I grew up here in Altoona, in Hollidaysburg and Claysburg a little bit. I graduated from Claysburg eventually, but I rode the streets here. You know, this is my home. And one of the things that I guess really motivates me for Catalyst Space is being a very techie, sciencey guy. I didn't have that access to technology here. And it wasn't until I did when I was around 26, 27 that it really changed the way, changed the course of my life. And so Catalyst Space, I want it to be something that changes that for other people in the area. When we look at our history, we've always produced top-notch individuals. People who have actually changed the course of the medical profession, changed the course of the security profession, all right here from Altoona.
It is really exciting. I mean, building upon that, both a manufacturing and entrepreneurial heritage. I mean, you walk in here, you can see the future. You can see where we're heading, and that the arrow's pointing up in a way that we've probably never seen it before. And I was here before when you had a lot of the kids in here, and you can just see the experiential learning as they're touching and feeling the technology. It's amazing.
They don't even realize they're learning. That's the cool part, right?
Yeah.
They're just doing stuff. And then when they walk away, we have 7th and 8th graders that are using trigonometry. Well, they're not even exposed to algebra, or just getting into algebra at that point in time. So they're learning more faster just by not realizing they're learning at all.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Where do you see Catalyst Space in the next 5 years?
I think Catalyst Space in the next 5 years is going to be much bigger and much better at this. As it continues to prove its model over and over and over again, there's no reason for us not to grow. I find that it might be a staple of our community to go from just traditional manufacturing or lean manufacturing to technological development, helping us, Altoona and Blair County, have a more robust economic diversity.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for starting up Catalyst Space and making a difference. We've always been jazzed about it. We've love coming down here, so it's really good.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming in.
For folks that are interested in engaging or becoming part of Catalyst Space, what should they do?
It's really simple. You can go to your Facebook and actually go straight to Catalyst Space, or you can go to www.catalystspace.org and just contact us from there.
Great. Andrew, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for starting up Catalyst Space. It's a great interview. I think some great, valuable information has been conveyed here, and lots of good stuff going on. As always, if you would like to recommend somebody for the Voices from the First Frontier, visit our Facebook page, which is up here, or visit our website, which is down here, and contact us, and we'll get things scheduled and set up. So until the next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.